Hey guys, so today I will be doing a bit of a special, and I will be looking back at what personally I think, and what I think a lot of LEGO fans would agree with me, are the best years of LEGO Star Wars, and also how the new LEGO Star Wars sets and lines are declining steadily because of some reasons that I will bring up, I guess. And nothing's confirmed about these reasons, but because they wouldn't confirm it anyways. But I'll be sort of looking back at the good old days of LEGO Star Wars, when LEGO Star Wars was at its peak, and then compare it to nowadays when LEGO Star Wars is not so good as it once was, I could say. So basically, the best 2 years in my opinion are 2013 and 2014. Sets like the Republic Gunship and ATT have always been fan favourites, and I'm sure always will be, as well as sets like the last AT-AT and the new Star Destroyer, well, the 2014 one, that hasn't been remade since, as well as the Ghost. The Ghost, not much people bought it at the time because that wasn't when Rebels was popular, and since then it has become way more popular, and LEGO's not going to remake this again, which really sucks. The set quality is also amazing, but of course it's declining now. Actually, I'd say that the set quality has gone up. Like, if we compare the 2014 AT-AT to the new 2021, the 2021 is much better quality. I think the problems start to come in is the set choices. Now, 2013 and 2014 both had amazing set choices based off some great scenes from the original trilogy and the prequels, as well as the Clone Wars and Rebels. So yeah, the set choices were amazing. You get a Republic Gunship, a Ghost, ATT, Mos Eisley Cantina, Snowspeeders, just as much as you can think of, it's there, it's amazing. And then we move on to now, whereas the choices are remakes of old sets that are nearly identical, some weird sets no one wants, or some cool sets but no one really wanted them or thought they'd want them, and then some unnecessary sets in general, or just bad sets that are just overpriced, and that is the problem nowadays. The set quality is a lot better, but just the choices for the sets, and the choices for the minifigures, and the choices for the price really suck now. Of course, there are some sets that have changed for this, like, of course, the new AT-AT is much better in every way than the last one, but then they haven't remade a Republic Gunship, even for the Clone Wars Season 7, which would have great minifigures, but they just haven't. And they haven't even made any Clone Wars sets for 2021, as we know, which doesn't really make sense. It's also a bit of a dumb move for LEGO. But that 501st Battle Pack in AT, count yourself lucky. That's the best it's going to get. I seriously mean it. The summer waves are always going to be better than the winter waves, but they won't be as good as this, unless LEGO will pull their act together and make something good. And what inspired this video is something sort of trending on Instagram right now with LEGO fans. The hashtag Make LEGO Great Again, which is sort of just going around everywhere now, and it's true. It's basically what I'm talking about here. They need to make it good, because it's not working right now. Some of the sets are great, like the last wave we had, amazing. But the 2021 wave, some of it might be good. Apparently the TIE Fighter will be good, but the Imperial Shuttle will disappoint. So, I don't know. Like, the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing are good, but they're just not what we need. So generally, LEGO Star Wars just isn't good compared to this. So you may be asking, why are LEGO sets becoming worse? And I don't have a stone reason for that, but there is a high possibility, and I feel like someone who would go, I'll blame it on Disney right away, but no, because 2013 and 2014, Disney still owned Lucasfilm at that point, but it is, in a way, Disney's fault, because, well, they had owned it, they hadn't really done anything at that point, apart from make Rebels. But then, in 2015, they went along and made The Force Awakens, and The Force Awakens was a big success. And to be honest, those sets came out in September, and 2015 before that was amazing. Like, they would have been up there with these years, just not as good as them. But when we got those 2015 sets, I'm not going to lie, those Force Awakens sets were quite good. Of course, with the exception of Kylo's shuttle, which was not good in any way, apart from, well, the actual build, just that you got the entire colour scheme wrong, Lego, so good on you. But just, yeah, they were good sets, and good sets came after it. But Disney sort of made Lego put at least a sequel set in every wave, because they want to appeal to every fan, including marketing for the sequels, which I'm not a sequel hater. I dislike the sequels, but still, there are much better sets I prefer, such as more Clone Wars ones, and Lego isn't going to make that because they're going to have to do a sequel set. Even if you look at the 2021 wave, they're all original sets except for one, which is a sequel set, the 4 Plus Resistance X-Wing. So they had to add that in, I'm sure, and I think they know that fans don't really want that, and if Lego did want to appeal to all fans, they'd add in a Clone Wars set or a prequel set, but they did not do this. It is very annoying that we will not have another wave like this. Maybe summer 2021, but you know, that's when we could be getting more Clone Wars sets. And I would love to see another Attack of the Clones wave, personally. Only 4% of sets, of Lego style sets, are from Attack of the Clones, and it's like 17, which is really bad. That's even less than Rise of Skywalker, I think, which is also very strange. Another bit of a fun fact that I found out the other day, in 2020 there were no sets released of The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. That really has nothing to do with it, but that's just some interesting thing I noticed. But yeah, it's really sad that we will not get another wave like this. So instead of complaining, I say that I know that there is a big movement going around saying to make Lego Star Wars great again. So I'd say join in on it and make Lego great again. But instead of complaining, I think we should just look back on 2013, 2014, even a bit of 2015, and just say that these years were phenomenal and these sets were all amazing. Somehow, in 2013, I can't even name a bad set. Like, the worst one I think that gets on people's minds are that Clone Troopers vs. Droidekas battle pack, but I personally like it. I think it's a nice mock and a pretty good battle pack. And then 2014 also introduced the sort of battle packs we see today, and there were lots of them, which was a really good choice for Lego, and they sold so well. I'd say it's unlikely that we'd get another 212 battle pack, or just any other ones of those ones. They were just too good, even ones like the Battle of Saleucami, which wasn't really a battle pack, but still, it was one of my favourite sets. Of course, my favourite set of all time comes from 2013, and that is the Ucs Ewok Village. It's personally just my favourite set. It's amazing for display, for play. I'm really sad that I do not have it, but it's just a wonderful set. It is seriously the best. Like, the minifigure selection, the build, all the tiny mini builds, and just everything about it is amazing. And I'm really sad that we'll probably never get another one. Another fan favourite set was definitely the Republic Gunship, which was the best set of 2013 personally, other than the Ewok Village, and it was just amazing, and it went really well with the ATTE, which released alongside it, which the two sets really work well together, and you could buy multiple of them, definitely. Well as sets like the 2014 Imperial Star Destroyer, which was also really great. So really most of the sets in these years were great, but some of my favourites were also some of the ones that weren't really talked about, such as the Clone Wars ones from Season 4 and 5, like the Coruscant Gunship, which was really great, as well as sets like the Bark Speeder with Sidecar, and then of course some of the other ones released that year, such as the Headhunter, and that Ponkrell minifigure, which was good, even though he is not a good character. So basically the point of this video is to say that I do support this make LEGO Star Wars Great Again movement, and I really hope that LEGO listens like they did for the 501st Battle Pack. This one would be harder for them to do because they'd have to actually do multiple things and listen to what the fans are saying, but they can't do everything, of course. So as long as they make some more cool sets, maybe even more Attack of the Clones ones, because to be honest, we've only ever had 2 waves of Attack of the Clones, which was 2013 and 2002 when it was released. So I'd say more Attack of the Clones sets, hopefully in summer 2021. I think we are meant to be getting more Clone Wars sets maybe then, but I don't know, can't confirm anything. So sort of annoying, but just LEGO, you need to make some sets. You need to listen to the fans like you say you do. And just really do what we want, make some cool sets for once in a while, like you did for the last summer wave. However, that is all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. That'll be all, folks. Goodbye.